We are now excited to have our first interview for the podcast. Please, everyone, help me welcoming. Welcome to Soaring into Sports, the only official UNW Athletics podcast. I'm your co-host, Owen Dumonso, and to my left is not just Poppin. He is working currently with our golf teams, but stepping in to fill his place as our audio and visual producer, Caleb Welsh. Caleb, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me on, Owen. Jess couldn't be here, unfortunately, so here I am filling in. I'm going to do my best.
Yeah, we can't wait. There was a lot to do this weekend, a lot to watch, so we're excited to jump into it, starting with our men's and women's soccer. Our men's soccer played Bethel at home at Reynolds Field. It did not go as we kind of hoped. A rough loss, only 2-0 though. Greg Wheaton's squad played pretty well on defense, just a couple chances. Didn't go our way, that went their way. But our women's team, they were able to play Bethel a little bit closer at Bethel, kind of in enemy territory, where Naomi Meehan and Haley Mersberger put in a goal each and ended up being a tie, which is pretty big for the women's soccer program, as Bethel's always a big rival.
Yeah, it was cool to see that, and I think this is the second year in a row now that women have drawed with Bethel, right?
Yeah, it's pretty big for the program. We're excited to watch our soccer teams compete this week. Busy slate for them as the men are at Augsburg on Wednesday, and then at Amasis University on Saturday, hoping to get a win on the year for them. Meanwhile, the women will be at Concordia College on Wednesday, and at Nebraska Wesleyan on Saturday, hoping to add a win as well to their season as well. But the men's and women's cross country, though, they were able to add a couple W's to their campaign so far in 2025, competing at the Triangular in Wisconsin this week. Big results for them as the team had a kind of commanding lead for most of the meet. Emery McKay and Tyler Duber were able to secure first for both men's and women's, and it's a great start for the program this year, Caleb.
That's pretty. Honestly, I didn't know any of that, so that's really great to hear.
Yeah. Big time wins for both cross country teams as they are ready to compete in the St. Tony Pierre Invitational in Cold Spring, Minnesota. That will be happening on Friday, kind of later in the evening, about 6:30, 6 o'clock, 6:45 are when those events are going to start. So looking forward to our cross-country team competing again this week. Meanwhile, golf, women's golf, first event of the year, start off with a bang. Morgan Ekman winning NCCAA Player of the Week for her part in what the UNW Women's Golf would, I would assume, say a smashing success at the Firebird Invite. Morgan Ekman, put up a UNW program best round for the program, which was huge, and the team round was record-breaking. The best score that we have seen in the program's history, so great start for them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously all the headlines are on Morgan Ekman, but there was a lot of great golf out there, so that was really cool to see everyone, putting their best foot forward and a lot of success.
Yeah, great success to start the year, and continuing that success is the UNW Golf Invite currently happening. The Golf Invites usually start early in the week. Our podcast kind of filmed early in the week as well, so we don't have those results, but both the men and the women will be competing at that today, and also they competed yesterday, so excited to see what those results look like, and excited to see how those teams are able to perform early in the year. And speaking of performing early in the year, our volleyball team hosted the Catherine Pals Invitational Tournament this weekend, starting off with a great sweep of Bethel 3-0 in straight sets, and then in Saturday following a rough loss to Co, who's also receiving votes for the top 25, a great competition, and then also a win over the University of Wisconsin River Falls, and big career mark for Marley Ani, who had 400 career blocks, and also on top of that got NCCA Player of the Week, as well as a all-tournament team mention, as well as Addison Jennings. Big weekend for volleyball, Caleb.
Yeah, and shout out to Eagle Nation, because Friday night especially was it was packed and it was loud and it was a great atmosphere to start the season, and even on Saturday it was really great too. So
for sure.
So we're looking to keep that up going into next weekend.
Yeah. Speaking of next weekend, there is another volleyball event. It is the KTIS Classic, where the volleyball team will be back in action Friday night against the number 12 team in the country, Milken University, as well as taking on the St. Olaf College Ols and the University of Du Bois, Wisconsin. Or not just Wisconsin, Iowa, excuse me, as well as looking to put a couple more wins under their belt this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we'll all be rooting for the volleyball team and pulling for the Eagles, and I'm excited to see where it goes. It's kind of a transition year for volleyball.
Yeah,
moving off to some seniors from the previous years, and so I think we're all excited to see how it pans out.
Yeah, it's already off to a good start this year as well, and we're looking forward to a good start for our football team as well, as they will be playing St. Olaf on Saturday the 6th at 1 p.m., the first event for football this year on the road. Looking for a good test this year for our new offensive coordinator, Ken Ingram, as well as Matt Moore and his defense and his kind of program as well. We're excited for that. As always, Eagle Nation, we're excited to see you guys out participating, cheering on our Eagles as hard as possible. We're excited for this week. It's a lot of events this week. No more holiday weekend, so it should be a lot of people on campus to go out and cheer, and we're excited for this week. We are now excited to have our first interview for the podcast. Please, everyone, help me welcoming Dr. Hill, the Athletic Director for the University of Northwestern. Dr. Hill, thank you for joining.
Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're excited to talk to you, and we're going to start off with kind of the feeling of the building. Like, students are back, sports are back. How's kind of the energy in the building so far?
Well, it's great. Great start to the fall so far. The weather's been outstanding.
Yep.
We're all done with the state fair and all of our cheese curds, so
for sure.
We can move on to the next best thing, which is Eagle Athletics. Just excited about the incoming class. Our young people are already part of the program. Our returners our staunch returners are continue to lead that way. And we've already had some contests on our belt, and we've done well, so it's been great so far.
For sure, yeah. More on the contests that have already happened. Kind of what's your role so far with overseeing everything, kind of being a part of being the athletic director for
we're about a year out. People think, you just kind of get ready in July and August for the season, and I would say yes, and that's for the next season. So we start planning next year. We're already scheduling all of our games basically, and getting plans in place as far as travel and those kind of things. So we're really a year ahead of ourselves, not completely, but for the most part.
Sure.
So when July and August roll around, we start looking forward to the students coming back, just basically to put in place the plans we've already laid. So right now I'm working on scheduling for 26. The fall of 26 right now, and 27, spring of 27. So, basically my role is making sure we're ready to go, making sure that our staff have all what they need, making sure we've met all of our NCAA compliance things that we need to have in place, that we're fully staffed. We have some coaches we hired in August to fulfill some empty part-time spots.
For sure,
so that we're staffed and ready to go. This summer we spent time on a strategic plan. Which we've never had before. In my 26 years at Northwestern, athletics has never had a strategic plan. And so we are done finalizing the basic skeleton of it and putting in place all the action plans right now. So it was a busier summer than normal, actually.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. Always fun to hear kind of the backside of what athletics does, because everyone just kind of sees the sports and you cheering on our athletes in the buildings or out on the fields. So it's kind of interesting to hear the backside of it.
Oh, and even my own mom asked me what I'm going to do in the summertime. My 85-year-old mom will say, "Hey, what are you going to do this summer now that school's out?" And I always remind her, "Mom, school's out, but I still have a job."
Yeah, for sure.
I still have a job to do. So yeah. But
yeah, for sure. Well, we're excited that you're in your 27th year here as the athletic director, and we're excited for this next year of sports. Like you said, there's already been events. Like, for you, are there any events or anything that's really exciting for you, like in the fall, winter, spring, doesn't matter which kind of season?
I love all the sports we have in Northwestern, and I truly do.
Yeah.
People say, "What's your favorite sport?" And I'll never answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I did, I would be dumb to answer that question as an athletic director. But I don't have an answer.
Sure.
I mean, I enjoy watching our track team compete as much as I do watching a football game.
Yeah,
and so just because of student athletes.
Mm-hmm.
This year, implementing our new strategic plan will be fun.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be some new initiatives that happen.
Yeah.
It's entitled "Impact Students to Impact the World," and so there's some things you'll see that are a little bit new,
Sure.
or potentially coming in the future. I just continue to hold the mission of compete with purpose up,
Yeah.
and our core values, and it's something that I hope never changes once I'm gone. I hope we always focus on what's important at Northwestern.
For sure.
And support our student athletes. I'm looking forward just to watching some games, as you say. Our women's golf team is unbelievably shattering records right now, which I think is really fun for us.
Yeah.
Our volleyball team is always, out competing and playing against nationally ranked teams.
Yeah.
Cross country has some really good runners on this year, so I think they may have one of the best years they've had in a long time. Both soccers are off to a roll with the new soccer coach on the women's side.
Yep.
And then Coach Wheaton on his 25th year here on the men's side. So just, I already can't wait for some basketball games in October, November.
For sure. Yeah.
So I just look forward. This is the time of the year that I really enjoy my job probably the most.
Yeah.
I think June, July, and August get a little boring personally.
Yeah.
I want to be around where the students are, where the action is happening, and that's why I've been doing this job for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. We're excited for all the things to be happening. Any final words for you as we kind of close here?
I hope that our fans turn out this year to support the student athletes.
Yeah.
I hope that they are encouraged to be a part of a program that honors Christ. There's not a lot of schools that do that.
Yeah.
It's a focus of their athletic department. Hope they cheer on their colleagues, their friends, come to UNW Nation nights and purple outs and white outs. And,
Yes, sir.
And really get involved in free Chick-fil-A food. So we really hope that we see some really great fan support this year and supporting their fellow student athletes.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, Dr. Hill. It's an honor to have you on the podcast. And that'll do it for this week's episode. And as always, go Eagles.
Go Eagles.